All right. So as you can see, I am logged into my back office right now, Travel Plus. One thing that I want to go over is to let you guys know the kind of momentum that the company already has in itself. All right. So now this is the company momentum since I joined. All right. So this is since 2 Fridays ago when I joined. This is the amount of people that have became paid members. Now, obviously, there's more people because I'm actually probably like the fourth or fifth leg down from the top, like literally the top of this company. And if you don't know about how Pro Travel Plus is structured, it is actually a company-wide forced matrix, a 2x14 company-wide forced matrix. And I'm gonna break all that down in the pay plan. But the first thing that I wanted you guys to see and to really help you guys understand the power behind this business, all right? You can see that since I joined, there have already been over 11,000 pre-enrollees and 29, almost 3,000 paid members placed in the company power line. Now, what does that mean for me? This right here means that I'm going to have a guaranteed paycheck every single month. It's not a large sum of money, but it adds up, okay? And this is a guarantee that you will get paid from the power line. Understand that. A lot of companies cannot guarantee that you will get paid from the power line, but we can guarantee that you will get paid from the power line. That's every single month, okay? And I'm going to break down the power line and everything else so you guys understand that as well. Um, as far as the leaderboard goes, I would be a lot higher, but I have a team build, which I'll explain later on as well. But I'm helping the entire team to get signups and everything else. So we're kind of like on a rotator or whatever. But you guys will see right here, I'm number 17. I have 22 people signed up now into the business as personals. But you guys will see I have a lot more people in my team as well. Let me see. Can't show you my earnings yet because our first paycheck or payday is actually on Wednesday. Today is Monday, June, May 4th. Sorry, months are getting mixed up because this year is just flying. But May 4th right now. Um, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to next go over the pay plan. So let's go over that. This is the probably the most important part of the company that you pay the most attention to, obviously, because you want to know how you're going to get paid. You know, that's important. So the way that it works is that you can earn 5 different ways. All right, you have the power line bonus. The power line is what I showed you in the company momentum. You earn on 5 people through 5 levels 3% of their membership fee, which is $34.95 a month. Okay, so it's $34.95 a month to be a member. Just remember that. Okay, and you're getting 3% from each level of 5 people. So 5 generations of 5 people right there. All right. So again, this is a guaranteed income that you're going to get residually every single month, just like it says right here, right? Then you have the fast start bonus. On the fast start bonus, this is for your personally sponsored people. So mattering what levels that you come in at, this is the amount that you would earn per personal that you bring in. So this is what you'd earn: 15, 25, 30, and at each different level. Okay. Now, understand you can earn from every single person. You're going to earn up to $30 the next week. So say the first week you signed up, you brought in 5 people, then mattering what level you're at, you're going to earn that amount per person. Okay. So if you're at a 3-star, then you're going to earn 3-star. If you're at 2-star, and so forth. Okay. Also, we have the Infinity Fast Start overrides. This is amazing. You can earn so much money just from this part in itself. All right. You earn on your first generation 3-star elite, you earn $2 per person in overrides. All right. And this is to infinity. Now, the way that this works is your first generation 3-star elite. So let's say you're the 3-star elite. 3-star elite means that you have 500 people in your matrix. Okay, power line is separate from the matrix. I want to make sure people understand that, because a lot of people are putting it out there and saying that they're the same. No, they're completely different. All right, your power line and your matrix are completely different. The people that are in your power line are not guaranteed to fall under you in the matrix. So I don't have 3,000 people underneath me in the matrix. Okay, power line is completely separate. Those are people that signed up for the business itself, not the people that necessarily fell under you. Okay, some of that spillover is yours, but not all of it. I just want to make sure that you understand that. Okay, so the way that this works is your first generation 3-star elite, you earn $2 per person. Okay, this is per person. And then when it reaches the next 3-star elite, then you earn $1 per person. And then the next 3-star elite, $1 per person. So just like it says in the example, let's say your team grew to 1,500 people this month. You would earn 1,500 and $3,000 in additional commission just for being qualified as a 3-star elite leader. That is big. And understand, in this system, you can earn up to more than $25,000, a little bit more than $25,000 monthly without recruiting a single person. Obviously, if you recruit people, you're going to earn more because you're getting the bonuses, again, the fast start bonuses and everything else that comes with having personals. And obviously, you know, you want to build your own business too. You don't just want to come in and sit on your hands. But, you know, you have the advantage of not having to worry about killing yourself trying to get people into the system, knowing that you're eventually going to have spillover coming in underneath you. Okay, now you also have the matrix. This is probably the main part of the comp plan, I would say. But in the matrix, you can earn at 3 different levels, just like I was telling you. Now the breakdown in these levels I will go over when I get to the advancement side. But like I told you, there are different levels, and I'll explain the different costs at the different levels. And then you can also earn up. Like you can go from the amount of people that you have in your matrix. This isn't talking about personal. This is personal, spill up, over, and everything else, to reach different levels. And I'll explain those when I get to the advancement. But this is what you earn per person at each level. Okay, now I want you guys to see the breakdown in a better light so you guys can understand. Let me zoom in as much as I can. That should be perfect. All right, so you guys can see at the first level, like I said, it's a 2x14 matrix. Okay, so you earn 2%. All right, so that's $1.40. This is monthly residual that you're earning. Now the next level, 420. Next level, $9.80. Next level, $21. Next level, $49. Now at level 8 is when it starts getting good, because you're earning $441. And this is on top of everything else. Okay, so this isn't including your overrides, the bonuses that you're getting for your personals, and the check matches and all that. Okay, it doesn't include that. All right, so excuse me, you're getting this as a residual. Now I want you guys to understand something. All right, right now the masses have yet to hear about this business. It's just starting to get out there. We're only 2 weeks into pretty much building this company. We had pretty much the pre-launch stage, and now we're still in the pre-launch stages, and a lot of people do not know about this business. Just from your positioning alone, filling out this matrix is going to be easy, because you got to think about it. I showed you guys in my pre-enrollees, okay, that's not including the paid members. I had almost 12,000 people, all right? So think about it. You have these 12,000 people that are pretty much sitting here on the fence. You come in before these people, let's say half of those people, 6,000 of them came into the system. Some of that spillover is going to come to you. They're going to start bringing people in. They're going to start bringing people in. You see what I'm saying? It's all just going to build upon itself. So I'm telling you guys, if you get in right now, you are at a superb spot. So you do not want to delay, all right? Now, I'm going to explain the cost and all that too when I get to the rank advancement, but I wanted to show you guys this to help you understand. It only takes 30 32,000 people, well, 32,766 people to max out this entire matrix, all right? That's not that many people. It's really, really not. Because you have to understand, when someone comes in, they're not only feeding one person's matrix, they're feeding literally levels down of people's matrices. For example, I have people that are underneath me, and I have about 80 people now. Well, more than that, but 80 people that you'll be able to see when I show you the matrix. Um, but 80 people in my matrix, and the people that are underneath me, the number one and the number two, those people each have about 40 people underneath that. You see what I'm saying? And then those people underneath them, from those people, they have about 20 of those people, and so on. You know what I mean? Because it just breaks down into everybody's matrix for levels. So one person feeds multiple people. All right. So having 32,000 people in your matrix is not that many people. And you guys can see the residuals, $25,708. And we can add that 20 cents. All right. That is insane. That is multiple six figures a year. I'll even pull up a calculator so you guys can see just how much this is. All right. And this is just from the matrix. This isn't including everything else. All right. That's $308,000, 496 a year that you're making. All right. Even if you include taxes, if you're in the US or whatever, they'll probably take like 100,000 or whatever, but you're still making $200,000 a year. And that's not including your overrides. You think about the amount of overrides that you're getting at this point, because remember, it only takes 500 people in your matrix to get to 3-star elite. So 500 people, you reach that point at about a little bit into the 9th level, right? So you're going to start getting overrides for all these people. So on top of this, at this level, you're going to be earning probably about another $25,000 a month in overrides from these people. You see what I'm saying? That's how it breaks down. It's insane. You can make so much money into this business. And obviously, like I told you about the overrides, it matters where your other 3-star elites are at and everything else like that. All right, so I'm going to close this and I'm going to go to the next section. This is the matching bonus. Like I was telling you guys, the matching bonus is designed for 2 reasons: to allow people to earn monthly easier, and to also make it very exciting for people to share the opportunity with others. So think about it like this. I have the people underneath me that have 40 people or so. All right, they have the people underneath them, and so on. Right now, I'm a 2-star. Most likely by the next cutoff date, which I'll explain those here in a bit as well, which will be tomorrow, I will be a 3-star because I'm very close to 100 people. All right, so that would put me here. So I'm going to get percentages for each and every person that I brought in on these different levels. You see what I'm saying? So you also can make thousands of dollars from here as well. For example, if you personally enroll 10 people who each earn $1,000 per month in their matrix, those 10 collectively enroll 40 members who earn $500 per month, and those 40 people collectively enroll 100 members who earn just $100 per month in their matrix. As a 3-star ranked leader, you would match 30% of your personally enrolled matrix checks, 15% of your second, and 10% of your third, putting an extra $7,000 a month into your pocket. You see, literally, there will be millionaires made from this company. $7,000 of what I say, $25,000 from the other one, and then like 25,000 more dollars. That's, geez, that's almost $60,000 a month. That is insane. Now I'm going to break down the advancement and explain the different levels that you can come in at. Okay. Now, the different levels you can come in at are best for me to explain. Let me do it this way. It'll be easier to explain so I can show you guys the different levels, okay? Let me show you the join section. All right, so this is the breakdown of the different ones that you can come in at. All right, now like I told you, the first one is actually $69.95 to get started, and that secures your position in the power line and the matrix. Like it says, leapfrog to the top of the power line above everyone else who waits. Like I told you, qualify to participate in the comp plans and Infinity, then earn income Infinity levels deep, and then receive full access to the vacation package and the savings and everything else, which I'll explain here in a bit as well. All right, so then next, you can pay 6 months in advance for $195 plus a one-time fee of $35, which will break you into the 2x12 matrix, okay? And then you have the option of doing an entire year for $399.95 plus the $35 one-time sign-up fee, which will break you into the 2x14 matrix. Now, understand that when you go to advance, you don't have to do it this way. It's really your choice. It's all about how much money you have and everything else. All right, but let me log back in so I can show you guys how the rank advancement works. Like I said, I'm covering everything, so this video is going to be pretty long. Just bear with me because I want to make sure you know everything about the business to its entirety. So we go ahead and go to rank advancement. Now, 1 star is when you come in at the $69.95, okay? Now, when you advance to 2 star, that's with 10 active representatives in your enroller tree. That means that it only takes 10 people with no more than 40% of that volume counting from one individual leg to get to the 2 star level. Next is the 3 star. That takes 100 people, same thing, 40% on one leg. And then 3 star elite. This is where you start getting those infinity overrides I started talking about. And you must have 500 active representatives in your tree, 40% on each individual leg. So there's, your, because it's a 2x14 matrix, you have your 1 and your 2 leg. All right, but it's very easy. You don't have to really worry about the balancing and all that because, like I said, everything's just going to flow properly. All right, so now let me show you guys the amount of momentum that we have so far. You guys can see this is my matrix view. I personally like to show my matrix list view so you guys can see the amount of people. As you guys saw, I brought in 22 people. Actually, the matrix itself is going to show you when I had only brought in about 18 people because of the cutoff date, which I'm going to explain right now. The cutoff date's the way it works. Okay, there's 2 cutoff dates, Tuesday and Friday of every single week. So the way these cutoff dates work is that we have a fear loss system set up in the system, which is really, really, really great. They send out auto responses and everything else. So all you really have to worry about is sending traffic to the system. Everything else is pretty much done for you. Obviously, you get on the phone with people, great. If you're sending your own emails, that's great too. Whatever you're doing, Facebook and whatever it is. All right. But the system has its own functionality built into it that is phenomenal. All right, people get emails every single day telling them the amount of people that they have in their power line and telling them you have till Tuesday, you have till Friday to lock in your spot before these people may pass up you in the power line. Okay, so it's the same thing with the matrix because you can have your spot in the matrix and people can come in before you, and because you didn't lock in your spot, they're going to move up, you're going to move down. So it's always it's always great to make sure that you lock in your spot right away. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys down to level 14 so you guys can see this. Now understand the matrices still aren't fully populated because they populate every Wednesday and Saturday. So the cutoff date is Tuesday, matrix populates on Wednesday, cutoff date on Friday, the matrix populates on Saturday. Okay, so you guys can see all the people. Let me see, let me make sure I put it on. Yeah, you guys can see all the people that I have right now. And this was from the cutoff date on Friday. Now we have more people than this. But you guys can see all the people. And like I told you, I'm going to show you. This is my #1 guy. You guys can see from spillover. This is all from spillover, okay? This is all the people he got. This was just all from spillover. You can see how fast this can grow and how beneficial it can be to everyone, all right? So let me go ahead and log back in. Still, I pressed the wrong button. That was my mistake. But let me show you guys the travel portal so you guys can see this. All right. Now I have an example of a picture so I don't have to do all the going to the flights and everything else. But we have condos, we have hotels, we have flights, we have car rentals, we have entertainment, travel essentials, travel tools for like passports and stuff like that. Now in the Vacation Rewards Network, you actually receive $500 that you can use towards cruises, flights, whatever you want to use it towards, even items in the shopping center. You can use that $500 rewards money, so to speak. You use that for renting cars and everything else, whatever you want. But you also get major discounts on stuff. And I'm going to show you guys an example. This is a flight that I looked up today, this morning, and I was floored when I saw this. Okay, as a lot of you know, a lot of travel companies, they have great rates, but the one thing that they don't have is flight discounts. As you guys can see, $162 saved on one flight. This is from LA to San Francisco. All right, this is the same thing, LA to San Francisco. This is our price. This is their price. This is the lowest price I could find. All right. Look at that, $162 saved on one flight. Like I said, it's $70 potentially to become a member. Because remember, $34.95 and then the $35 one-time fee. Okay, so I mean that right there is a major selling point to this business, because that's just one side. That's just the flights. And you have the condos, you have the car rentals, entertainment, which is like trips to Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, things like that. All right, and this is international. It's not just it's not US. All right, it's international. I think the flight section says it's international, so I want to show you guys. But let's see, where was that at? Saw somewhere it said international, but trust me, it's international. All right, it's international, and this can work for anybody. We are available in 172 countries. All right, 172 countries. So we're basically worldwide. All right, we're just not in a few countries because they're like the countries that have a lot of fraud and stuff like that. So just to protect us, as any other company does that goes worldwide, there are very few countries that aren't available. But trust me when I tell you, your country is most likely available. Okay, 172 countries, so that's huge. And again, like I told you, we're still in pre-launch, but you guys can see you can get concert tickets, sporting events. Like we had the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight on here and everything else. It's insane. You get so much for such a low cost. And again, like I told you, this thing fills out so quick. Just imagine the amount of people that you can get into a travel business that is the lowest in the industry. Most travel companies are 150 to like 500, even thousands of dollars to get into. This is $70 to get into and to get started. You can build a massive team. And the thing about joining our team, this is some of the extra things that you're going to be getting. The postcard marketing and the flyers aren't done yet. I'm still working on getting those done, but they're coming very soon. But we're also going to have traffic for co-ops, which that's going to be paid, but members are going to pay very little. I'm going to be putting in most of the purse money for the traffic and everything else. And then we also have right now, we have the team build rotator. So what that does is that pretty much just rotates through our links. I have places that I post this video, that I post other things like forums and Instagram and Facebook groups and a Facebook page and all sorts of different areas that I post our rotating link to drive traffic to the entire team. And people are getting signups, people are getting leads and everything else. And honestly, that's what I love about this business, because it's a forced matrix. Even when people get personal signups that are on our team, I'm still benefiting from it. So it doesn't matter to me that I'm helping people to get personal signups as well. And understand, like I told you, you don't have to qualify to get paid in this system. A prime example, another person. Let me see. Let me go back to my matrix list of you so I can show you guys real quick. Go to 14. My guy here, Kelvin Kai Lavelle, he's my number 2. He doesn't have anybody in personally right now, but you guys can see, look at all those people that just fell underneath him. Same for, let's see, let's go to Delroy Elliott. He just has spillover. You guys see, he got 2 people from me and a couple from other people. And the list goes on. I mean, it just builds. Like, it's just crazy. Leslie, she has a few people. She's actually a 2-star without any effort. She didn't sign up anybody. This is all from spillover from me and other people. And I mean, that's the beauty of this company. You know, you can come in and just from your positioning alone, you just stick with this company and you work the best you can to bring people in, and you learn and you go over the training that we're going to have available, have a training site and everything else. You go over everything and you should have no issues at all filling out this matrix within at the most 12 months. But think about that.